Cobra Kai Season 6 still hasn't been renewed just yet. In fact, it might not even come out in 2023. At least that's what the creators think. Keep watching to find out why. The Cobra Kai renewal is getting a little complicated. Even if Cobra Kai Season 6 does get renewed, it'll probably be a long time before it even comes out. The show's creators Josh Heald, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg are responsible for the show's huge success on Netflix. But it seems like they're working on some of their other projects right now. At the moment, they're focusing on their upcoming action comedy series, Obliterated, and have also started development on their Ferris Bueller spin-off film, Sam and Victor's Day Off. Recently, Deadline got the chance to catch up with Heald, Hurwitz, and Schlossberg about their massive success on Cobra Kai. The trio discussed their upcoming projects and how they'll shape the future of the Karate Kid series. Although it hasn't been officially confirmed yet, Hurwitz mentioned that there might be a bit of a wait for Season 6 since they're so busy with their other projects. This is understandable considering the amount of success their show has seen in recent years. Currently, the release date for the next season could be anything. But of course, there are plenty of rumors going around about the possible release. And what are these rumors? Well, it wouldn't really make any sense for Netflix to cancel a show that's doing so well for them, so delaying Season 6 of Cobra Kai was probably the only option. Previous seasons have had somewhat unpredictable release dates, but both Seasons 4 and 5 were released in the last 4 months of the year. If Netflix is hoping to continue this trend with Season 6, it might drop around October or November 2023. But since its renewal status still isn't officially confirmed, plus with all the other projects the creators are working on, the show could be pushed back a whole year. If that is the case, then Season 6 might come out around early 2024, or in the winter of 2024 to keep up with their release trend. There's also a new Karate Kid reboot that Sony's working on and probably won't be related to Cobra Kai. So far, the estimated release date for this movie is June 7, 2024, which means that Season 6 of the show will need to steer clear of that date in order to avoid competing with both projects. If there's a scheduling conflict, then it's possible that Cobra Kai could be delayed even further. That means it could potentially come out in 2025. The release date of the next season could really go in any direction from what we're seeing. But it seems like Ralph Macchio has something specific in mind. He thinks Season 6 is coming very soon. Cobra Kai fans have been anxiously awaiting news about Season 6. But it seems like Ralph Macchio has something specific in mind. He thinks Season 6 is coming very soon. Cobra Kai fans have been anxiously awaiting news about Season 6, and Ralph Macchio has hinted at when the renewal might be announced. This is a bit different from previous installments of the Karate Kid spin-off, which usually got quick renewals after proving to be a hit with audiences. A while back on the Happy Sad Confused podcast, actor Ralph Macchio let it slip that Season 6 of the show could be renewed very soon. While he did clarify that nothing was official yet, Macchio seemed confident that the spin-off would continue. He encouraged fans to keep watching for the sake of viewership numbers, saying while the show hasn't been picked up for Season 6 yet, he thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. The sooner the show is renewed, the quicker it'll probably come out. But if Macchio's right, Johnny's character will definitely be in the spotlight. Will Johnny's story come full circle? Cobra Kai Season 6 could be the perfect way for Johnny Lawrence's story to come to a close. After all, it was all about him, his life, and how he arrived at the point of being the owner of a dojo, Cobra Kai. It all started with him as the main character surrounded by other characters from the Karate Kid legacy, both old and new. Now there's a chance to see Robbie, Johnny's son, join in on the story, which could be a fitting climax to Johnny's personal journey. Johnny Lawrence's story has been largely shaped by his rocky relationship with Robbie, his son. After abandoning them and never making any effort to make amends, Johnny lost all hope of ever rebuilding a connection with him. This broken bond set the tone for many of the storylines that followed in Cobra Kai. From Johnny deciding to reopen Cobra Kai and train Miguel in Season 1, through the various ups and downs in their lives as they both struggle to find a healthy dynamic between them. It's clear that Johnny's relationship with Robbie will be a major focus of every new season, since they both made up in the last season. And it seems like Johnny might take Robbie under his wing. Johnny could become Robbie's sensei. The relationship between Johnny and Robbie has come a long way since the beginning of Cobra Kai. They were on completely opposite sides until the end of the last season. Despite this, we've already gotten to see Johnny briefly train Robbie along with Miguel and Hawk. But now, for the first time ever, they're training together. Something that seemed impossible just a few seasons ago. Robbie had joined karate to get closer to Daniel LaRusso and make his father angry. But thanks to the current dojo situation, he and Johnny were able to repair their relationship. This is a great chance for them to bond and make progress together in karate. Cobra Kai Season 4 ended with Robbie leaving the dojo, and it seemed like he was done with karate. Well, at least that's what I thought at first. In Season 5, Robbie was more focused on patching up his relationship with Johnny, and later with Miguel and Tori, before even thinking about getting back into training. Things changed eventually when Daniel LaRusso needed help, and Robbie was there to lend a hand. Now, the main Cobra Kai characters are all fighting on the same side, with Robbie back in training, this time as a student of Johnny and Daniel's new dojo, which still doesn't even have a name. With how the show's going, there's a big possibility that Johnny and Robbie might have a lot going on. Johnny could be training Robbie for Sekai Taikai. Hawk and Sam were chosen to represent Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen at the Sekai Taikai qualifiers. So there wasn't too much time for Johnny to train with Robbie. But now that they're both at the Miyagi-Do Fang Dojo, it's the perfect chance for them to have a special training arc before the Sekai Taikai in Cobra Kai Season 6. It's going to be amazing to see Johnny and Robbie working together again, and it really brings the show full circle, since fans will finally get to witness them prepare for the global karate tournament. Not only will this bring closure to their relationship, but it'll also show how much they can benefit from each other's skills. Johnny Lawrence has always been a flawed character, and his past mistakes have led him to the position he was in at the end of Cobra Kai Season 1. But he now has an opportunity to make amends by training Miguel and potentially even Robbie. Johnny's training could be a pivotal part of both characters' development. It could provide closure to the storyline that began in Season 1 and even serve as a conclusion to Cobra Kai. And that's all I know about Cobra Kai Season 6 renewals. We'll see you in the next one.